Hi.
Hi everyone. Shelby and Cammie from IHOP.
Hi, Tam.
So good.
Want to be in our video? There's Tammy.
No.
Say hi.
What are you doing?
We're just saying hi to our peeps. Tammy totally served us this morning, like
She
so
did.
big. Like we received extra food because she's so awesome.
Well, I asked her, I said, how come that all the crepes, you get 2 of all the crepes except for the cream cheese one? And she goes, well, because it's stuffed. And I'm like, is it possible, Tammy, that we might be able to get 2 of those too? And she goes, yeah.
She totally served us.
She totally did.
Okay, so I was just talking to Shelbs. We're like coming up with this aha that happened to us yesterday in the spa. And we're like, well, let's share that.
Let's share it because it's huge.
It's humongous.
So at the spa, there's several pools, and there's the heated, warm pool, like a little more than lukewarm, and then there's the really, really hot one, and then there's the freezing cold one. It's like snow.
Ice.
It's like so cold.
It's ice.
And if you step your toe in it, I think your toe probably could fall off. Like it's like that cold. Okay, it's not that cold, but
It's
it feels like
freezing.
it. It's really
For
cold.
the St. George girl, so cold.
Even for this Idaho girl, it was cold. So we are.
So we get in, like, so you rotate, right? For
Yeah.
your lymphatic system. It's so good to get in the hot, and then the freezing cold, like go back and forth.
Yeah.
So we're doing that. We get in the hot, and then we get in the cold, and I'm like,
So we've been practicing being in different ways, right? So we've been being love and being acceptance and being like learning how to be over the do. And last time we were at the spa, we're like, okay, so let's be warm in the cold. Let's just keep saying it's warm, it's warm, it's warm, it's warm, it's warm, it's warm. For some reason, it didn't work.
well, and we were coaching 3 ladies
Yeah.
to do the same because they were like, well, how do I get out of my comfort zone? How do I do this? So they're getting in this cold tub for the first time ever, and we're trying to coach them, and we're frozen ourselves. And I'm like, just be warm, just be like source your warmth from inside. And Shelby like up leveled us all. She's like, be the cold water. And I looked at her, I'm like, oh. Instead of resisting the cold and trying to be warm, like resist. I'm warm.
It'll keep persisting.
Oh
if we
my
resist
gosh.
it.
It took me to a completely different level. I'm like, Shelby, you're right. Oh my gosh. And so I'm like, I'm going to be the cold water. And I took that breath and became the cold water, and like everything shifted.
It was like we had a film over our body, and it literally felt like there was a pocket of warmth. Even though we were in the cold water, we were comfortable. Like there was a being the cold water, and no longer was it uncomfortable because now we were the same.
It was so cool.
It was
So-
a fun realization and yummy.
A big deal. And it was
big
the
deal.
same thing, like upstairs there's the hot beds with little beads in it that are just hot, and you lay down in it and you get like squish into it. And I put my hand down inside the beads, like down deep, and the heat's coming from the floor, so the lower you go, like the hotter it gets. And I'm like, oh my gosh, my hand's so hot, I gotta pull it out, it's gonna burn me. And I'm like, okay, be the heat, be the warmth. And all of a sudden my hand shifted, like everything changed. And I didn't even notice that I was hot anymore because I was the beads. Like I was being the heat. And
So
oh my
amazing.
gosh.
Okay, so what was the words we were listening to? A song this morning.
So it said, just because
Even-
it, even when it burns,
burns
it doesn't
mean you're gonna die.
So
That
think
was a
about
big
that
deal.
today.
Yeah.
And remember that we love you.
Mwah.